am the Frugal Hugel gardener. I'm outside first thing in the morning, and I have one of my blue java plants that went ahead and blew over and uprooted, and I had it on my porch all this time. Now I'm going to go ahead and plant it because the Corm has one new sucker here, a new sucker here, that's two, here's three, here's four, okay, it looks to me like there's 4 good suckers on there, plus the main plant. Being on my porch, the main plant over here already shot out a little bit of center leaf over here, and it's not in the ground. So I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to go ahead and plant this whole thing. And if you look here, once again, this right here is a new corm coming out. It was busted off when I took it out, but it's got new growth. Right over here is a new corm. Right over here is a new corm. And right over here is a new corm. Plus it's got some roots. Okay, normally I would cut this right over here, strip it down, cut all the roots off and plant it. But this one here came out really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant the whole thing. I already have a straight line, and my beds have been prepared for months. So they're all composted and all ready to go. I measured it out 10 feet away from the next. Each one of these here in a row are 10 feet apart, like most of my other plants. You don't want to plant banana plants closer than 10 feet. You might be able to get away with 8. 15 would be better, but if you lack a space, I feel 10 feet is the perfect distance. So with that said, let's go ahead and plant this baby. By the way, this is a blue java, a genuine organic blue java, the type with the knuckles, the type that on the end of the bud has those little flares, which if you look in a video below, you'll see that. A lot of people get confused with blue java being a Nîmois, which it is not. But there's a local tissue culture place that passes them off as they pass off a Nîmois as a blue java. Now when it grows, you're going to find out it doesn't have the knuckles, and the buds are pointy, and there's no flare on the petals. Look below, come over to my Facebook page and Facebook group. I did a lot of posts on that. I'm also going to post the actual knuckle bananas and the difference between the buds on the Nîmois versus the blue java. Same thing with the fruit. That's in the upcoming videos. So for right now, let's go ahead and get this planted. Okay, so first thing I want to do is remove the mulch. You can see how much mulch I have on this. That's what you want to see when you plant. You want a lot of mulch. The mulch, when it composes, turns into really good, rich, organic, composted soil. A lot of microbes in it. Good for the root system. You want to keep piling it up every chance you get. So let me continue digging. Okay, so I got this all squared off, and this is where I'm going to plant. So let me remove the compost. Okay, so I have that dug out nicely. Now I'm going to set this in. Ooh. Okay, so you can see I have this planted. It's right in line with the others. I try to keep everything uniform. If it's off just a little bit, that's okay, because once it clumps up, it's not really going to matter. But this is what it looks like. There's the bed. It's in compost, got chips on the top. I'm going to water it in. And hopefully this is going to continue growing, and hopefully those suckers will come out. Okay, now right over here is the one that I planted last time. If you look down below, there's a video. I planted this corm cut because it snapped, and this sucker over here is doing good, and there's some more down below that should come out. Here's another blue java. The hurricane affected the leaves, but the growth is all still good. And right over here is two ice creams. And I planted these the same way I did those. And you can see the suckers are doing good on these. They're coming out all the way around. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suckers, plus the parent plant. Now I topped that, and it's all coming out nicely. Same thing with this one. I got 1, 2 suckers that popped out that I could see, and the plant itself is doing nicely. And as you can see, they're all lined up. When I do them, they're all lined up pretty good. Okay, so as you can see, it's all planted. I wanted to save my blue javas. They're a rare plant, and they're a plant that people have a hard time finding because there's companies and nurseries selling Nîmois as blue Java. These are pure, these are the original organic blue Java. You can see on my Facebook page where I post videos of the buds, and you'll see the bananas, you'll see the knuckles, and you'll see a comparison between the blossom of the blue Java and the blossom of the Nîmois, and also the banana hands that have the knuckles on them. So if you think you have blue Java, maybe you're one of the lucky ones that do, like myself. I had to import this from down south, and now I'm multiplying them. But if you do have the Nîmois, and you can see by the bud is flat and don't have the flares on it, or you can see by the fruit when they fruit, they don't have the knuckles, contact me. Maybe I'll be able to do a swap or help you out or do something. So anyway, hey, this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel Gardener. Hope you enjoyed my video. I'm saving my hurricane damaged blue Java plants and also some other ones. Why not save them if you could? So if you like the video, or you just like me, give me a like, give me a share. Come on over to my Facebook page. Come on over to my Facebook group. We would love to have you. Okay, so now for the bonus footage that I always seem to put at the end of my videos, if you made it that long. I'm in front of one of my blue Javas that after the hurricane shot out a flag leaf, and then the bud, it's starting to blossom. There's some fruit on it. I'll keep videos, the progress of it, and you'll get to see the progress. This is my only one right now that's fruiting. The other ones I had to cut down and chop up the fruit and use it as chop and drop. Boy, that broke my heart. But this one's blossoming. The next one's going to be that one right over there, so I'll still have some come up, and next year all of them again. If there's no hurricane or a really hard freeze this winter, I should have a whole set of blue Java bananas to harvest. So with that said, let me show you a close-up of the blossom so you can see what the difference is between a genuine blue Java and a Nîmois. Pay attention to the little flare that's at the end of the blossom. Okay, so right over here, you can see the end of the blossom. You see that flare right there? It has the green, comes to a point with the red. Anyway, that flare with the green, here you can see this blossom opened up. And you can see how big when it opens up, you can see that whole flare once it's opened and curled. And right down in here, you can see the bananas right now coming out of the female blossoms. Here's a bottom view. Okay, so that wasn't easy to do. I got leaves all over. I got a rope holding that up because it went down that way. But anyway, you get the point. I gave you a close-up. This is a genuine blue Java. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the bonus footage. Give me a like, give me a share. Come on over to my Facebook page. Come on over to my Facebook group. You'll see a lot of pictures of these as the progress happens, more so than on the video. So with that said, hey, hope to see you soon.